Hello to all the employees who work in our company. Coronavirus is becoming a big threat to the world. In this situation, our company has taken some guidelines for the employees to prevent themselves from the virus and some measures to follow if they get infected. We are being asked to follow those strictly. Each of us must download the processor Arogya Setu, which our government of India has urged, and upload the actual facts asked for. This makes it easier to detect nearby employees who have an infection or its symptoms. Wear masks compulsorily when coming out of the house. Avoid touching the eyes, nose and mouth with your hands. Keep a small hand sanitizer bottle with them. Follow a personal break when you get on or off buses to work. Use tissue paper on your hands when you get on or off the bus while using handrails, or apply a sanitizing liquid. And only one person should sit where two people can sit. That means have self-control among themselves. Travel with window glasses open because virus infection can spread to a closed area. Do not travel buses in a standing situation. Once employees arrive at our company, the thermal scanner will conduct a thermal scan and allow those in stable condition to enter. A hand sanitizer bottle is placed at the entrance. Rinse with sanitizing liquid everywhere in the hand for each and every person. Or wash your hands in the wash basin set there for about 20 seconds. Biometric devices have been suspended for some time, and alternatives have been made to follow it. By following individual spaces, get their items from the lockroom area, and there shouldn't be much time spent here. While going for workplace, avoid walking closely together with your co-workers. They are asked to leave 1 meter gap. Only visit the company when you're invited by the company officials. Only those with a steady body temperature are allowed to go inside. Clean their hands with sanitizing liquid or soap. Follow the procedures which are directed by the security officer. Use only your pen for writing. Do not go anywhere except the places you need to go. Do not shake hands when meeting officers. Always keep a small hand sanitizer bottle and tissue paper with yourself. Do not leave the place where the drivers were told to wait inside the factory. Do not assemble more than one person at a place.
www.3dsafetyvideos.com
A study by the National Institutes of Health found that coronavirus stains on metals, plastics and glass can last for 2 to 3 days. So, before starting work on the machine, spray the sanitizing liquid on a small cloth and wipe the machine doorknobs, panel board, tools, measuring instruments, trolley handle and hand tools. Even while using cotton hand gloves and leather hand gloves, avoid touching the eyes, nose and mouth. The coronavirus stays alive for about 3 hours from the saliva droplets which come out from an infected person's cough and sneezing. So use only general tissue paper for coughing or sneezing. Then put the used tissue paper in the covered dustbin. When the situation happens to operate the tools and measuring instruments which are already used by other persons, then sanitize them and use. But don't use other people's gloves, safety goggles, helmet, napkins. This procedure must be followed even during shift change. Inform to the particular person when an employee gets sick. Seek medical help or doctor if needed. Before using forklift, spray the sanitizing liquid on the small cloth and wipe it in the forklift's knobs, steering wheel, lift lever, key and hand brake. Keep a small plastic cover on the forklift. While operating the forklift, when common cough or sneeze happens, then use only tissue paper and put it on the cover. Tissue paper should not be thrown to the ground. Put the cover in the dustbin after the work is done. Then, wash the hands with a sanitizing liquid. Forklift should not be used by anyone other than a forklift employee. For those who work in the office areas, use only tissue papers to open the door. Moreover, openness is better than these. Do not use handrails while climbing or descending stairs. It is better to leave the individual space in the lifts. Operate the lift buttons using tissue paper. Then, place the tissue paper in the dustbin. It is better to reduce the use of lift than this. Before starting work in the office area, spray the sanitizing liquid on a small cloth and wipe it on the tabletop, table drawer handle, cupboard handle, keyboard, mouse, phone and most used areas, and then start working by leaving enough space within yourselves. Put the paper on the top of the computer table and start the job with a laptop, keyboard or mouse. Do not use one's table, chair and other items. In case the person is infected by the virus, it may stain in the products he used. When others use them, they too are likely to become infected with the virus. So be careful. If you want to talk about work, then speak through phone. If mandatory to have conversation in person, then follow the individual gap. But avoid shaking hands completely. Email and phones should be used for data transfer. Reduce usability of paper documents. Follow a personal break while attending a meeting and do not use air conditioning. All flushes and wash basins in our company are cleaned out once in a while by the cleaning staff. However, employees must be self-sufficient. Wash the hands with the soap for about 20 seconds. Use tissue paper to wipe your hands. Then, put it in the dustbin. Do not use handkerchief or towels. Use a flush out after cleaning with gentle water.
3dsafetyvideos.com.
Your plate, bowl and glass with liquid soap for about 20 seconds before eating. Then, soak them in hot water. Follow the private space to get food. Feel free to sit at least 1 meter apart from the colleagues while using the dining table. This means that only 2 people can sit on the dining table that can seat 4 people. Do not touch the used items used in the dining table. After the meal, rinse the products again using liquid soap for about 20 seconds for others' use. For certain days, travel alone on a two-wheeler. Do not allow others. Do not give your two-wheeler for others' use. Travel with a limited number of people in cars. Stay at least 1 meter between each person when buying essential items. It is advisable to wash your hands regularly with a hand sanitizer. Salt is the best antiseptic. So, dissolve a handful of salt in a bucket of warm water and take a bath in the morning and whenever you return home from outside. Drink only hot water. Use only washed clothes. Use your sandals cleansed regularly with soapy water. Clean the floor of the house using an alcohol-mixed disinfectant or bleaching powder. This can eradicate the virus in less than a minute. If you see any signs of coronavirus or health problems, isolate yourself at home. Seek medical help if needed. Do not ignore. The safety of our employees is very important to our company. Therefore, we can completely eliminate COVID-19 coronavirus only if we all follow the social space and guidelines. It is possible to create a new world free of coronavirus in the coming days. So, let's all together have the social space and win the coronavirus battle.